Hello, welcome to our Wednesday devotional. Thank you for taking time to stay with me and listen here for a few minutes. Last Sunday, I delivered to our church the State of the Church message. State of the Church is just that, the state or the situation in our church where we are, where we should be, where we're going. It was the occasion of the 26th year since the church called me as pastor. Oh, what a blessing it was to have been called. That night is one we'll never forget. We had been here, God bless that day, we'd answered questions, and that night, that Sunday evening, the church sent my wife and me, and our youngest son Seth was with us, up to the conference room and said, "You wait, and we'll tell you what the answer is tonight." So I waited and prayed and waited and prayed and prayed and waited. Finally, Brother Glenn Long, came in. And he was very sober looking. And he said, "Do you really want to know?" I said, "Yes." And he said it was an overwhelming vote. He told me what the percentage was. A wonderful confirmation of God's will for us to be here. And I went back out and thanked the people for their votes and accepted the ministry here. And we've been blessed. We've enjoyed these 26 years at First Baptist Church in Milford. Now, I realize that some of you who watch this are not here locally, or some are shut in, you can't come. But we want to just share with you, I want to share with you what happened last Sunday. Last Sunday, I challenged the church because I believe we're in a situation where we can become very comfortable. We have a good church. We have a solid school. Our school enrollment was a record last year, its highest. Our missions giving is on pace to become the highest we've ever given in a year. And things are going very well. We're thankful for that. But I think we're about like the Israelites were. We read from Deuteronomy chapter 12 that they shouldn't do like they had been doing because they were about to go into the promised land. They hadn't arrived yet. That's where we are. God has blessed us so many ways, so many times. We're thankful, but we're not there yet. There's still a lot to be done. So I shared with the people, and I want to share with you that are listening to me today. I want to challenge you to get a burden to pray for at least one person every day. Every day. Now, I'm talking about someone that you think is not saved. You don't know their heart, I know. But someone you think is not saved. Do you know someone like that? Almost every one of us knows someone. It might be a family member. It might be someone we've worked with. It might be a neighbor. It might be a dear friend. But if you really love them and you really realize and believe that there is a hell that they'll spend eternity in if they're not saved, pray for them every day. Every day. Same person. You can pray for everybody else. Pray for the world. Pray for me. Please pray for me. But pray for that person every day. And then let me challenge you to do this if you're able. Some of you listening may be shut in and very limited. But I want to challenge you to give out gospel tracts. I challenged the church this past Sunday for each of us to give out 3 tracts. And we'll give over 2,000 or 3,000 tracts before Easter if we do that. 2,000 or 3,000 tracts, and we don't know what God does with those. If 2,000 or 3,000 tracts results in one person being saved, it's worth it. So I want to challenge you to give out gospel tracts. Listen, we have them here in the lobby. We have a lot of them. And if you're shut in and occasionally people come to you and you could give them a tract and you can't get here to get one, let me know and I'll bring you some tracts. Or I'll have someone bring them to you. I want you to give out the gospel any way you can. Pray for someone. Give out the gospel to someone. And then when you have the opportunity, witness to someone. Use the Romans road. If you don't know the Romans road, just find scriptures that say God loves you. Find scriptures that say we're all sinners. Find scriptures that say there's a punishment, a penalty for our sinfulness, and Jesus paid that price. Find scriptures that say if we'll trust him, accept his gift, he'll save us. And then ask God for the opportunity to witness. That's my challenge today. Whether you're a part of our church, whether you're close by, or whether you're listening to this from some other part of the world, it's the same gospel. We have the same responsibility. God bless you as you tell others about him.